And this is now. And now is the perfect time to have a reunion with Seoul after the pandemic.
A lot has happened since you last visited Seoul, and there's never been a better time than now to visit. The streets are coming back to life, festivals are returning, and Seoul's world-class restaurants and markets are cooking up some delicious foods that are calling your name. Whether you're a first-time visitor or you're a true Korean expert, now is the time to have a reunion with Seoul after the pandemic.
The traditional markets like Gwangjang Market are waiting for you. The shopping in the iconic Insadong is waiting for you. The street food in Myeongdong is waiting for you. Seoul's historical museums are waiting for you. Traditional experiences are waiting for you. Kimchi is waiting for you. The traditional palaces at Gyeongbokgung are waiting for you. Seoul is truly a foodie's paradise. There's so many great places to experience the amazing food culture here in Seoul, South Korea. But one of my personal favorite places is this. This is Gwangjang Market, and it is Korea's oldest traditional market. You can get everything from fresh seafood to amazing binte duck to some awesome ukwae for all of you adventurous eaters out there. This food is waiting for you. For all of you history buffs out there, Seoul is a place you must check out. There are 5 royal palaces here in the city, including this one. This is Deoksugung, and you are not going to want to miss it. Check out all of Seoul's amazing museums, temples, palaces, and more next time you're in Seoul. Art, history, culture, entertainment, Seoul has it all. So what are you waiting for? Now is the perfect time to visit Seoul, South Korea. Reunite with Seoul after the pandemic. And good evening, everybody, and welcome to TTT Tuesday Taste Test for this very chilly August 30th, 2022. Hello, how are you? I hope you answered amazingly well. I hope you're having a great day or a great morning or a great evening or a great whatever it is, wherever part of the world you are in. Thank you so much for joining me on TTT, where I bring you fun and unique different Korean snacks that we taste test every Tuesday night here at 10 p.m. South Korea time. Thanks for sticking with me as I played the little intro, so I had a little bit of a buffer time. Normally I try to go live and then there's a little mistake, so I was like, I'm gonna give myself 2 minutes here to kind of warm up the party. So thanks so much for joining me. We're live streaming in 2 places here. We're live streaming on Facebook as well as on YouTube, so thank you so much. Shout out to everybody who's watching us on both platforms. Feel free to say hello if you're catching this in real time. If you're on Facebook, you'll see a button that says live up here. I think if you're watching this on YouTube, you'll just know because it'll say it's live. So thank you so much, guys, for joining me. Like I said, it's a very chilly day. I don't know what happened, but it seems like we've just finished summer and we're just diving into the deep end of autumn here, which is really shocking because normally at this time of the year it's really hot and humid, a lot of mosquitoes, but I haven't really seen any mosquitoes, and it's getting to become sweater weather. It's already becoming kind of like you might need to start retiring our shorts, which is really interesting. But really quick, I want to give a few shout outs. So if you want me to shout out your name, make sure you say hello in the comments. I see Bettina Douglas is here, Renelle from Cape Town, and Princey Shiju. Patricia Cook, Jan says it was a nice opening video. Oh, thank you for that. Carmelita says it's a great evening there. Awesome. And Linda in England. Can't wait to visit. Our friend Danette and Rudy and Carrie from South Carolina. Aw. Helen's giving us a cry face emoji. I think she's sad because she's not here. I'm sorry. I wish you were here with us, Helen, but soon enough you'll be back. So don't worry. Our buddy It's So Quell over on YouTube is joining us and said that was an awesome intro. Oh, thank you guys. I worked on that intro for a little bit for this thing them doing the Seoul Tourism Organization. So maybe that you've seen it before. And if you haven't seen that video yet, that means you're not watching my YouTube videos. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel and check it out. I have a video that I just posted last night that I worked really hard on. And I know a few of you have seen it because you were with me during the premiere. But maybe some of you haven't seen it. It's actually my 50 things to do. My top 50 things to do in Seoul, South Korea. I put a lot of TLC into that video, and I'd love it if you checked it out. What I'd also love is if you go ahead and hit the share button on this live stream so we can have even more wonderful people join us tonight. But let me know, what you guys are up to. So Pauline says hello from Manila, and Karen A says good morning, Paul. Hi from Kerala, Indian. Very nice. Helen is super sad. Aw, don't be super sad. It'll go by quick. I'm sure of it. It just gives you more time to plan so you have an even better trip, right? So if you guys don't know, Helen was just here the beginning of July, so she's been gone for about a month now. I think she's having troubles adjusting from her post-Korea, going back into the real world. I think that's always the hard part about travel, right? Vacation and all that stuff. You look for and you plan and you save and you do all that good stuff, and then you do that for months, and then you travel in a relatively short time, and then you go home, and then it's like, oh, what do I look forward to? So he's got to find something else to look forward to. But don't worry, there's still plenty of things to look forward to. Jane will watch at work tonight. Meant to be sleeping, ready for work. Aw. Well, I mean, sleep is more important. Trust me. So you should be sleeping. Nothing I have to say is that interesting or that important. Sleep is definitely more important. Just as that was a cool intro. Oh, thank you guys. An overcast London says rainy, and Melanie says you haven't seen it yet. We're going to get to it. Awesome. I hope you'll watch it and you'll enjoy it. Give it a big thumbs up and all that stuff. I put a lot of hard work into that. Tonight says she loved the 50 things video. Yeah, I'm already considering starting a part 2. There's so many things I wanted to put into it. 50 things to do in Seoul. There's just so many things to do. I couldn't get it all in one. So I just kind of put in some things that are really popular, some things that are less popular. But the wheels are turning for part 2. So if that video gets enough views, then I'll crank out a part 2 here, probably in a few months, maybe in the springtime, because it takes a lot of hard work and dedication. If you guys don't know, that's actually the video that I kind of hurt my ankle on. I was rushing around during my summer vacation, going around filming all these things to show you, and then I twisted my ankle, and that was like a month and a half ago, and I still have a bum ankle. So yeah, I risked my health for that video. Rainy says one of your friends is currently on holiday in Seoul. You're loving her Facebook updates. Oh, you should tell her to join our group and post some pictures. I always love to hear people's travel experiences and when they're in Seoul, how they see it and what their pictures are. So yeah, she should share it. I'd love to see it. Elaine says she's happy to be able to join everyone. You have finally managed to get some annual leave. Love from Scotland. Oh, Elaine, I hope you get some rest and take care of yourself. And thanks for joining us. It means a lot if you're spending your vacation time with us. Hi to our friend Brenda Turner, and Mercuris Estam says hello. Very good. Very nice, everybody. Oh, and Ren is here. So you just remember you have ice cream. Ooh, Ren, very nice. I actually thought about getting the tomato ice cream to try tonight, but I'm just not brave enough. You guys don't know, I've talked many times that Korea has tomato-flavored ice cream. And I actually bought it, but I didn't eat it, and I'm nervous. But one day we're going to try tomato-flavored ice cream. What do you think? I'm really nervous. I love tomato everything. I love spaghetti, pizza, pasta, tomatoes, just all of it. I don't know about tomato ice cream. I'm a little nervous. When he says at this rate, by the time you go over there, your information guidebook is going to turn to a file or two. Hey, that's the thing, though. I think the video that I did, 50 things to do in Seoul, shameless plug, is nice though because it includes a lot of new things that you may not see elsewhere, like going to the Blue House, which is the president's house or the president's former house, or going to the hiker ground or the Seoul, the alcohol tasting. All of those things you're probably not going to see in other videos or blogs yet, just because it's so new. So I try to put as much information in there so you can at least use it as a starting point to know what to research when you go further. So hopefully there's a lot of things. Ren has not seen that. Ren, it's at the Lotte Mart at Seoul Station, so you can check it out. Yeah, it says it's really impossible to pick 50, 10, or even 200 places and things to do in Seoul. Exactly. So it was definitely just me sitting down and making a list and like, okay, I have to cross something off. I have to cross. And I thought about even just trying to make it 100 things to do in Seoul, but I was like, ugh. Well, people really want to sit through 100. That's a long video. So I was able to manage 50 things down in 20 minutes, which I was super proud of. But that's, yeah, I could have definitely gone more. Helen says you swapped to Facebook. Very nice. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't really matter which. More people are probably watching on Facebook than YouTube, but the chat is over here. So even no matter what platform you're on, you should be able to see all the chat. Yeah. Well, welcome, Helen. We're happy to have you on either platform. Melanie says, I think you should just join the you should just brave the battle and dive right in with the ice cream. One of these TTTs when I'm brave, right? I gotta work myself up at that. I don't know. I'm a little nervous. Rest is really great on that. You'll be sharing with folks who ask me where to go. Oh, thank you, Ryan. That means a lot, my friend. I put a lot of work into that, you know. So yeah, thank you. I wanted to make it. People always ask suggestions like, "Oh, what should I do?" I get that question all the time. You know, usually my response is, "Look, I have at this point probably 100 different live streams. I have hundreds of vlogs on my YouTube channel. I have a tastesseoulgood.com. I have, you know, all this information in my Facebook page and my group. Like, there's so much information that I'm like, I've already given you the information. You just have to find it. So this was kind of me like trying to condense it for people with a kind of a short attention span to get all the information. But of course, there's still so much that could be put in there. So we'll have to see. Mercy says, good evening. Thank you. Oh, Melanie finished those mala chips. Oh, I want to try those. You know, mala is actually a Chinese flavoring, not a Korean flavoring. It's pretty popular in Korea, though. There's a dish called maratang, and you go there and you pick up all these different meats and vegetables, and they cook it in a soup, and you choose the level of spiciness. You can get it from a pretty non-spicy to like super spicy, but it's a very unique flavor, and a lot of people really don't like it. I personally love it. I think it's really good. I love maratang, but I can see why a lot of people want it because it is a very strong flavor and a very kind of unique and almost pungent flavor, I would say. Either way, though, I'm a fan of it. So, but yeah, we don't have those Mata turtle chips here, but we have a vanilla one, which is nice. And of course, the old... Oh, we do have a flaming lime one, though, which is really good. That just came out recently. That I think I showed it on TTT. That tastes like Takis, if you're familiar with those. All right, so what we're going to do today, we have a lot of food actually here that I'm going to be snacking on. So if you guys don't know about Pokemon bread, Pokemon Bang is this huge sensation. It's been going on for a while, but it's still really hard. So they're basically different sandwiches, kind of like this. This isn't the Pokemon bread, but I'll explain. But each one of the sandwiches has a card, and so people are trying to collect the card, and this went like so viral. The stores were limited to only having like 1 or 2 available per day, and people were lining up to get them. I think I showed it once when I finally got my hands on one. I showed it here on TTT, but now that I think there's a lot of copycats. But this has been going on for months, but there's still people like trying to get them, and it's really, really hard to do. So we, I think because of that, other companies are putting out very similar things, trying to cash in on that. So this is from Digimon Avengers, it says, and I'm not familiar with that. I looked it up online, and actually Digimon. So I don't know if you guys are familiar with Digimon or Digimon, then maybe you'll like this. But I am not familiar. But each one comes with a card, so there's 4 different flavors. These were not hard to find, so we're going to be tasting them all. This first one here, this is a sweet peanut butter or sweet peanut sandwich. This one is honey cream bread. Digimon, okay. Yeah, I'm not familiar with Digimon at all. But the crane says Digimon. So I tried to look up Digimon, but it kept telling me Digimon. This one I'm looking for. This is pineapple cake. Yummy. I love pineapple. And then finally, this one is marong hot dog. So hot dog is like a sweet pancake. And this is what is that? Marong. It's not chestnut. It's not walnut. Is it? Help me, Ren. Something hot dog. I can't. It's a nut. I can't think of. I can't think of the English word. It's a nut I usually don't care for, to be honest. I think it's a nut, right? Something like that. Rion is here. Hi, Rion. And Bridget, maybe Bridget was here. Hi, Bridget. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for stopping by. Melanie says, one day you'd like to come to Korea. We have so many rescue dogs. Aww. Nice. Well, hopefully you'll get the chance. And, you know, sometimes dogs will do well with a sitter. They get a little, you know, a little puppy vacation as well. That's the way I think about it. My dog's a little too old. I don't like to leave him, but I mean, back when they were younger, I'd be like, all right, we're going to go stay with some friends. And then they'd have a little vacation. Our friend Mandy's here, says your oldest son watched Digimon when he was little. I have no idea what that is. You're not sure what that is? I can... hold on. I feel like I can picture it, like a flavor. Like, I always feel like I always see, gosh, I can't... Okay, in English, I guess it's marron as well. But what is Marron? According to Google, it's a lobster. I don't think that's what it is. Let's see. Let's type it in Korean and see what we come up with. Do you guys know what this is? Ma Long. It's a Chinese table tennis player. So it's either a ping pong player or a lobster, according to Google. I don't think it's either one of those. Okay, maybe I don't know. Like this. This type of nut. Like pine nut? I don't think it's a pine nut. Pine nut's what? Jot? Something like that. It's not that. It's a bigger one. I've had it in different desserts, like at bakeries, but I'm not sure exactly what it is. Laura Dean plans to travel after graduation. Very nice. Renee says marron in French is chestnut. See, that's what I was thinking. I thought it was chestnut, but in Korean, chestnut's also bam. So maybe they just use the French word for it as well? I'm going to assume that's what hazelnut. No, I definitely don't think it's hazelnut. I think it's just going to be pronounced Digimon. Okay, well done. That makes sense if it's Digimon, but if it's Digi, to me that's more like digital. You're right. Digital monster, mate. Ooh, there we go. But to me it looks like Digimon. And I think that sounds cooler. But yeah, I'm going chestnut. I think a large, I'm going to assume it's a large chestnut. Which I'm not a huge fan of chestnuts. That's all right. All right, and then one more thing that we got. I don't know if this is going to be that exciting, but I just wanted to show you guys. I know some of you will be jealous. I was in the convenience store last week, and I ran across these. And for my first thought was, oh, Mandy would like these. And I took a closer look, and I realized they're Snickers, but they're purple. And so this is a BTS collaboration. So you can see it says BTS. And then these are the names of some of their popular songs. There's like 5 or 6 of them. I only bought 2. And then I realized, I guess this is, it was in Thailand, but this is the Korean version. So when people are posting online, you can see, maybe, the light's not very bright there, but it actually says it in Korean, so it's not the Thai version. So I don't know if these are going to taste different, they're going to be purple, or if it's just going to be a regular old chestnut, or sorry, a regular old Snickers with just a BTS collaboration. Because, hey, what don't those boys sell? They sell everything. Exactly, Jane. BTS Snickers. So I'm not sure if it's going to be, it might just be a regular old Snickers they put in a purple packaging and tried to sell to rabid fans of BTS, which I'm assuming is that the case, but we're going to try it anyways. So again, there's like 5 or 6 different songs. I didn't even notice. I'm just like, oh, I'm fine. I thought they were going just... Oh, look, it says BTS times Snickers equals heart. Oh, how cute. I don't know. I'm hoping it tastes yummy. But I think it's just going to be a regular Snickers. But I just saw, like, I'm fine, because... I don't know. I just was like, oh, that's good. That's you're fine, cool. But then I realized it's a BTS thing. So if they didn't put their popular songs that I know, so I don't know. All right. Anyways, Brazil nut possibly. You two will be your best bet. Some of Digimon is. I'm not gonna lie. I'm never gonna look it up. I have really no interest. I just saw these on the shelf today, and I was like, I'm gonna buy them. I know the Power Rangers. I know the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I know Carrie Bradshaw and her friends. Like, what more squads do I need? That's enough for me. I don't have time to keep up with these. I don't even care about Pokemon. Yeah, I don't care. To be honest. Resident love the almond Snickers. Ooh, I don't know if I've ever had those. It's so cool. It says there were some hazelnut Snickers. Ooh, I remember those. Yeah, actually, I do remember those as well. But speaking of nuts and peanuts, why don't we try this? So, I think I saw a sign that said there were 182. Yeah, 182 different stickers you can collect. So the Pokemon ones, some of them are really rare. And like if you get a good one, you can get money. Like you can sell it. So again, each one has a card. I have zero knowledge of these characters. I never even heard of them until about an hour ago. I'm not going to lie. So let's see. We have number 11, Greymon. It looks like a T-Rex with a... Why is it so dark there? It looks like a T-Rex with a little hat. Yay! Exciting! Whoa! Hi, Murray Carr. We'll try the Snickers in just a little bit. We're going to try this first. Ren says her daughter loves collecting the cookie run. I think we did a cookie run thing here once. Yeah, they weren't that good, though. Alright, so this sandwich is supposed to be good until September 3rd. So a few days, like till what, Saturday or something. And the bread isn't very nice. A lot of times the good thing about Korea, too, is when you get the bread, they take the crust off. Now, Korea, y'all, just between us, sometimes they can be a master of deception when it comes to sandwiches, because you think there's going to be a lot of filling, and there's not. And I am feeling this, and I have a feeling we're not going to get much filling. Yeah, that's what we're getting. It's not a... It's a peanut butter type of mousse. Did you guys hear that? Hold on. I want to see if I can make that noise again. Get a little ASMR. Well, let me turn this off. Ready? Listen. It sounds gross. Anyways, yeah, you're getting just a little bit of filling here. It's like a peanut butter mousse. Hi, Nadine. Welcome. I don't know. I was just kind of hoping it would just be peanut butter sandwich, but it's not. Let's see. Is it like a muffin? It smells like peanut butter. Tastes like stale bread, y'all. Stale bread with some really sweet, light, airy peanut butter mousse. Not terrible, but I wish the bread was not so stale. It's alright. That one I'll probably take to work tomorrow and give to my coworker as her breakfast. Sarah, you can have the other one. Stale sandwich just for you. It looks unappetizing. It doesn't. It's not gross, y'all. It's not gross at all. It's actually kind of yummy. If the bread was nicer, like not stale, it'd be kind of good. I wouldn't mind a little bit of jelly on it too. Oh, I got a lot to eat. I gotta stop eating this. It's actually kind of addictive. I love peanut butter though. I'm gonna hold off on that because we still have a lot more to go. Dana's here. Says hi. I finally caught you live. Aw, welcome. Debbie had a work Zoom meeting, but you're here. Oh, thank you for joining us, Debbie. KK, it sounded like pulling Velcro. Exactly. I didn't know how well the microphone would pick it up. Ooh, that's a good mic then. That was it wasn't very loud. The first time it sounded much louder. The second time not so much. Brenda agrees. Bread most definitely has to be fresh, and usually it is here though. One thing about Korea, a lot of times you guys see the convenience stores, and convenience stores are amazing. Like the convenience stores are actually convenient, and the food is usually so fresh that I have no problem eating. I'll eat sushi from the convenience store, from the 7-Eleven, and not think twice about it because I trust it. And on the packages, they'll have the expiration date, but there'll also be a time. And so things that are refrigerated, if you go up, if it says like until 11:30 a.m. and you try to buy it at noon, it'll go beep, beep, beep. And the cashier like, oh, sorry, I can't sell this to you. And you're like, why? And they're like, because it expired 30 minutes ago. And they literally won't sell it to you. Like, the cashiers just won't give it to you. So you're like, oh, man, that sandwich looks so good. Like, I don't care. It's only 30 minutes. I'm pretty sure I won't get the food poisoning. But they're like, nope, I said what I said. And sometimes they've actually said, let's give it to you for free. But that's another thing. Yeah, so things are usually really fresh. You usually don't have to worry about it. But in this case, you have to. Aw, Sarah said, so sad, lol. Are they all sandwich style white bread or like dough pastry? It's just white bread. It's just like Wonder Bread. Just stale Wonder Bread. Nothing special about it. It's just Wonder Bread with peanut butter. So each of these, by the way, are 1,500 South Korean won. So we're talking about $1. So, I mean, you give a kid one of those, like, they're going to be full. Let's move on because we got a lot to taste today. This is the honey cream bread. I love honey. Yes, I do. I like honey. How about you? Do we really care about the Digimon stickers? Do I need to open them up? Do you guys want to see them? Ooh, this is heavy. Ooh. Not trying to body shame her, but she thick. She heavy. Look how pretty it is. Looks like the moon. It looks like a big, like, copper or bronze type of ball, doesn't it? Or it kind of looks like a hamburger bun, too. Looks like a lot of things. Jeanette likes cream and honey. At least on my screen, it looks like a... kind of looks like a potato, too. There's a lot of things. All right, let's see. I'm going to break it open. Oh... So we got cream and then some type of honey-like. I'm assuming it's like a honey jam or something. All right. Looks like a steamed bun, kinda. To me, it looks more like a hot dog bun or hamburger bun, honestly. Yeah, I think we have a honey-type substance and white frosting. Cheers, y'all. And it just tastes like diabetes. I mean, it's not bad, don't get me wrong, but this is marketed to kids. I mean, that's a lot of sugar. And so I can never do keto when I do Tuesday taste tests. I eat way too many carbs to ever try to go low carb. I don't know. What does it taste like? Imagine if there was like a sugar bomb and it just went off in your mouth. That's what it tastes like. There's no discernible flavor other than sweet. Like, you know, like Gatorade, the flavors, the color. So like, oh, I want blue lemon or like blue Gatorade, or everybody knows, you know, like red Gatorade or orange Gatorade. But orange Gatorade isn't like the flavor of orange, just the color of orange. You know what I mean? It's kind of like that. Like, it's just a flavor. Sweet. Like childhood obesity. Yeah, and it is so sweet. Like, I like sweet foods, but that's a little much. No, I would not. I don't think I'd buy that again. It's not even a honey flavor, though. It's just sweet. Just sugar. That's a dessert. Exactly. Melanie says, I should eat one of those when you go to that temple in Busan. And there you go. So Melanie also, you guys don't know, Melanie is talking about going to Haedong Yeongguksa, I believe is the name, which is in Busan. It's considered like the most beautiful temple in all of Korea because it faces the sea, and it is beautiful. It's gorgeous. But there are quite a few stairs, so you need to be ready to climb stairs. I went when it was raining, or it had just rained, and the stairs were really slippery, so be careful of that as well. but it's really gorgeous, and I recommend going early. But you should definitely check it out. Brenda, just like eating sugar from the pack. Exactly. Ren says that sounds good. Well, I guess it all depends. If you love sugar, this is for you. Like, it's sweet, that's for sure. Maxi Du Toy. Oh, that's a beautiful name. Just a pity we don't have any Korean snacks in Namibia. Oh, yeah, that's sad. But I'm sure you have other yummy foods. I'm sure, you know, a lot of things deliver. You can maybe get delivery. Or I'm sure if you looked close enough, you would find something somewhere. But if not, just continue to watch us. At least I'll show you some things. Welcome to our channel. Aussie Ajma, a.k.a. Sarah. Aussie Sarah says, hi, everyone. She's watching over on YouTube. Shout out to YouTube. And Sarah, It's So Quell, says, I would like an inside-out cake. Like the frosting's on the inside and the cake is on the outside? I mean, yeah, I guess it's kind of cool. I guess. Hold on 1 second. Ooh, I lost it. Get back to my comments here. Alright, Sarah's on Facebook now. It doesn't really matter where you watch it. All the comments are here. So, I mean, no matter which one you watch it, it wouldn't work. Not this way. Not that. That's the same way. Boo. I'm like, not this way, not this way. Then I realize I'm using different heads with pointing the same way. Over here. Yeah, so the comments are all over here. Like I said, one day the day might come where we switch to just live streaming over on YouTube anyway. So you should be on YouTube anyways. Speaking of YouTube, you guys know that I put together a whole video that I'm really proud of, right? I've been talking about 50 things to do in Seoul, South Korea. So if you haven't watched it, I want to just give you a little bit of a sneak peek, and we're going to go just a few seconds to show you what the video is, because I would really like to encourage you to all make sure you're subscribed over on YouTube and have your notifications turned on. And I would love it if you went over there and watched this video in full and just left a little comment. It would mean a lot to me. So I want to show you just a little sneak peek of what I think is some of the best things to do in Seoul, South Korea. I'll be back in just about 60 seconds.
Welcome to Seoul, South Korea, a city that you have to see to believe. It's a city where old meets new and where fashion and shopping are world class and the food is on a whole other level. And in this video, we're checking out 50 things to do in this vibrant and diverse city. From popular tourist attractions to places off the beaten path, we've attempted to put together a list of things that should be on every traveler's bucket list when visiting Korea's capital city. With that said, let's get started. First, the Seoul City Bus Tour is an affordable and efficient way to see some of the best sights in the city. The bus makes stops at over 20 of Seoul's hottest attractions. It's a hop-on, hop-off bus, so you can customize the trip to see the things you're most interested in. However, I would definitely recommend checking out Tongin Market.
One of the most unique markets in all of Seoul is called Tongin Market. What makes this one special is if you come at certain times, you can actually use these certain coins and then go around and fill your own little lunchbox up of different things. So if you see something that says Doshirak Cafe, you can get certain small portions with your lunchbox. Then you take it upstairs and you get to eat it all, which is a lot of fun.
After all of that food, take a short walk to Gyeongbokgung Palace.
Gyeongbokgung is one of 5 major royal palaces here in Seoul, and this is my favorite because it is the biggest. It's so incredible to see all this, the colors, the painting, the architecture, everything, and we're right in the middle of Seoul.
Don't miss the changing of the guard ceremony, which takes place at 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. daily, except for on Tuesdays. Be sure to arrive early to get a good viewing spot. Take a trip to the past as you get a glimpse of when the Sumunjang, or Royal Guard, stood watch over the entrance of the Gyeongbokgung Palace. While you're there, don't miss the chance to check out the newly renovated...
Alright, so just a little peek of a few of the things that are in that 50 list. So, like I said, be sure to head over to YouTube after the stream and check it out and leave a comment and a thumbs up. And let me know if you're interested in a part 2. Like I said, 'cause I'm already considering putting together a part 2, which I'm looking forward to because I have a lot of great ideas, but I just want to make sure everybody's into it. So, if you've already watched it, then thanks. Sibohan Forresters here says, hey, hello. Terza 66 Crips. over on YouTube said, "Oh, you went to Hybe." I did go to Hybe. I actually might go to Hybe tomorrow as well. Actually, there's more of that footage. You have to watch the rest of the video to see more of it. But I plan to go over there and take pictures for Jungkook's birthday, which I believe is September 1st. So I'm gonna go there either tomorrow or on the day after. Was that Thursday? So I'll take pictures and upload them so you can watch out, and I'll grab some of those souvenir merchandise for that. You missed that lunch at Tongan Market. Oh yeah, the Tongan Market, if you want to do the coins, you have to be there by like 3 p.m. I think it is, and only on certain days, so you have to plan that out. Nadine says, "Love it, can't wait to watch the whole video." Oh, definitely. Let me know what you think about it. I hope you enjoy it. Davey says, "You wanted more, you were so into it." Well, then be sure to go over to YouTube after this and watch the whole thing. I showed you 4 things, but there's 46 more of them to watch out. Mary Carr, you'll watch your Hybe tour. Well, hopefully you'll watch more than just Hybe, because there's a lot more information. There's a lot more things to Seoul in, rather than just one K-pop group. So hopefully you'll watch the whole thing. Keep up the good work. Thank you. I'm going to try. You'll watch tomorrow. You give it 4:30. Yeah, definitely tomorrow. No rush. It'll be there. That's a good thing about. See, that's the good thing about YouTube. Like, I know some of you guys are talking that you get to interact, which is great. But also that's 1 point for Facebook. 1 point for YouTube is once I kind of live stream on Facebook, the video kind of after about 24 hours kind of goes into the abyss and disappears. It's kind of thing like TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook is that there's a very short life. So it's like I put all the effort into it, and then it's kind of like it gets the views for 24 hours and then fizzles away. Whereas at least if I put it over on YouTube, it's going to have a life, and it can stay there for months or years, and people can see it, and you know, it's kind of like it lives longer. So that's 1 point for YouTube. So yeah, always just thinking about it. Oh, Mandy watched it. Thank you. And Sarah, it's so Seoul, Korea. Sarah asked for part 2, please. Well, thank you. I'll think about it. We'll see how well it goes. All right, let's go ahead and check out a few more things. So I think a lot of you are wondering about the BTS Snickers. So let's see. Do you guys think they're going to be the same, or there's going to be anything different? So there's 2 different ones. I'm fine and never mind. Again, there's about 5 or 6 of them, but we're going to just try one and see if it's any different. Which one should we try? Should we try I'm fine, or should we try never mind? Let me know. Mary Carr said, "I told my son to watch your videos if he wants to go tour South Korea. It's so informative." Oh, thank you. That's what I aim for, to be informative. Aussie Ajima, Sarah's back over on YouTube. Woot woot, very nice. I'm sure you'll also one day be in my live stream, I'm sure. Try Nevermind. I'm fine. It tastes the same, I'm assuming. Nevermind, a lot of people are saying. I'm assuming it's the same. Melanie says, there a whole live or blog for e-toners or just bits and pieces in another video? So Melanie, for Haebangchon, there is a whole video. It's called like One Day in Haebangchon. And so that clip that you saw in the 50 things, it's actually part of a whole dedicated vlog. We've done a few Itaewon live streams. I did it once last year and once this year. So to answer your question, yeah, there's 2 live streams on Facebook and a whole video over on YouTube. If you search it, you'll see it. So I'm assuming it's the same, but you know, I just want an excuse to eat a Snickers, y'all. So don't tell me it's the same, because then I feel bad for opening it, but I really want to just eat it because I love Snickers. If it was dynamite, it would be really hilarious. See, that's kind of what I was like, why doesn't it say like butter, dynamite? Like the songs that I know, honestly, I don't know. I'm fine. I don't know. Never mind. I don't know. Sorry, not a BTS army, obviously. Manny says, can't say I'm army. But you love all the merchandise because of the purple. Exactly. I'm sure you'll be happy with that. Ashley Alexander, Francis, any excuse to eat a Snickers is a good excuse. Exactly, right? And that's the whole reason I did it. It's just so because I'm like, I don't really need to eat a Snickers tonight, but if you're telling me to, then I can't say no to you. I mean, it's y'all. Sarah says, those phrases remind me of those Valentine's cards you can't. Oh, yeah, the little messenger hearts. I was going to get to taste them. We're going to taste Nevermind. It's a purple Snickers, y'all. No, it's not. It's just a regular old Snickers, guaranteed to satisfy. Let's see. Sorry, I'm sure somebody would probably pay a lot of money for this wrapper, and I should keep it and put it in a museum or something, or try to sell it online. But I'm not going to. I'm just going to eat it. Enjoy. There's nothing special about that, y'all. It's good. It's just a regular old Snickers they put in a purple wrapper, and it was made in China. It's yummy though. Nothing special. How much did the Snickers cost? They cost 1,500 South Korean won. So, actually, I think everything on the table cost 1,500 South Korean won today. So each thing was about $1, roughly $1. Melanie says I've never heard of Nevermind from BTS. Me neither. Yeah, because none of them, all of them had English names. None of them had Korean. Jimmy has a tattoo of Nevermind on his chest. Good for him. I know. Mandy's the same as the Snickers there. Oh, I was coconut. If I had coconut in it, I'd be really happy, but it is not. It's just a regular Snickers. Maybe it's been so long since I've had a Snickers in the States. I feel like it's thinner. Like not as, I don't know, it's been a long time since I've had an American Snickers. But basically it's the same. It's a nougat, some caramel, some peanuts, some chocolate. It's basically the same. Ren saw the BTS mask in Daiso. Yeah, the Dynamite ones. I saw those too. I was thinking about picking up some because they were so cheap, and I was like, they're in Daiso to give away or something, but I didn't. I should. My friend says Lisa is here saying hello, Penguin fam. He says you don't look at the chat, you listen to their songs more. I mean, hey. Does Ollie London also have the same tattoo? Alright, let's look at one more snack. I think I'm going to save this one for later because I think I've had plenty of sugar. I'm not going to get to bed, y'all. I'm going to be awake all night. But I ate all that Snickers, so I need something healthy. This is pineapple cake, and pineapple is a fruit, and fruit has vitamin C. So I mean, I'm basically eating this one for my health. And that's the only reason I'm doing it. So it has hopefully pineapple in it. I love pineapple. I don't know if this is gonna be like Hong Kong pineapple buns that really don't taste like pineapple. They just look like pineapple, or it smells like pineapple. I think it's gonna actually have pineapple in it. Oh, goodness gracious. So it's 2 pieces of cake with a greasy sticker on the bottom. And then inside is more, it's like a Castella cake. Get the ASMR in there. I like that Velcro. I don't know. It smells pineapple-y. I mean, I love pineapple, so cheers. I'm not going to be sleeping tonight. Pineapple is a fruit. Exactly. Taiwan has pineapple cakes. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Pineapple cakes. Those are so good. They're different, though. Those Taiwanese pineapple cakes were kind of a trend here a few years ago. I know exactly what you're talking about, but these are totally different. All right, I'm just going to tear off a piece. I don't want to eat the whole thing. Cheers, y'all. I'm like crunching down on sugar. It tastes like shampoo. Like herbal essences or something. No, I don't love it. Maybe it's because I'm getting older. Maybe I don't like sweet foods that much. That's probably it. Because I'm judging all these foods. I'm sure kids would love it. But to me, just like sugar. Like sugar with some pineapple aftertaste. It kind of tastes like conditioner or something. I don't know. It just Nightbot is back. Nightbot is still here, though. He's supposed to be here. It's supposed to remind you to click thumbs up. One time Sarah made a pineapple upside down cake and it turned out pretty awesome. Just used angel cake mix. Ooh, I used to love, back in my younger days, a shot called pineapple upside down cake. Have you guys ever had that? It's like pineapple juice and Malibu rum and a little grenadine. So good. Boo, 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 boo. My face says a lot. Always does. It always does. I mean, it's not. I just feel. My mouth just feels like it's coated in sugar. I don't know. I don't love it. I'm not gonna try the marron hot dog. I think I've had plenty of sugar for a week tonight. I think we'll call it quits on that. So everything's just kind of It's alright. I'll save these Snickers. Maybe I'll grab some more. I'll leave them in the freezer. If you guys ever come to Korea and you want a BTS Snicker, then let me know. I'll see what I can do. Angie loves pineapple. Not sure you could eat that. Yeah, I love pineapple. I love it, and I love pineapple juice. That's just too much. Like literally, it's like the filling is like a pineapple flavored filling, but you can just like crunch the crystals of sugar. Like that's too much for me. I shouldn't judge, but I don't need that much sugar in my life. If I want sugar in my life, like, I don't know, I want it to be more balanced, I guess. I don't know. I want to enjoy it more. Like a nice bowl of ice cream. Yum. Grab some for you, but they probably still be here by the time you get here, but I can stop by the store. I've only actually seen it at one store, surprisingly. Fresh pineapple is the best. It is. It's so good, especially in Southeast Asia. They call it like honey pineapple, and it's so sweet. And they just like cut it right there, and so good. Max, I love watching your shows. You have this incredible voice. I just want to listen to you. Oh, well, thank you. I really just like the sound of my own voice, but I think we all really just like the sound of our own voice, right? Usually by the end of the day, my voice is like exhausted because I've been teaching all day and talking all day, and I come home and it's almost 11 p. It's going on 11 p.m. My throat, like I need some ginger tea or something. But thank you. I don't know. A lot of people say I have a nice voice. I speak well. I think I've just trained myself to try to be professional and eloquent. I want to try to sound like the Queen of England, but not English, not British, and not like a queen, but just eloquent. I don't know. Percy says, hello, sir, I'm from the Philippines. Oh, shout out to the Philippines. I love the Philippines. You'll eat it? Well, if you're here, you can eat it. So, Lisa, this is why you're a teacher. Your voice just makes people want to listen to you. Oh, so, Lisa, you also have your flight attendant voice, right? My flight attendant voice and my teacher voice is the same, which I think is also maybe just my YouTuber voice. I think it just kind of all stemmed from the flight attendant days, And everybody knows, like, you have a flight attendant voice. You have a teacher voice. Definitely do that. KK's allergic to pineapples. Oh no, it's sad. Close up your throat. Oh. My children love the sound of your voice. Hey, as long as other people enjoy it, that's all that matters. Yeah, I used to really, really, really just like the sound of my own voice, but then once you start editing videos all the time, those of you that do YouTube or other social media, you can attest to this. Like, you just have to get used to it. Like, I just dread, like, I don't want to hear my voice, but then you just do it so much it becomes like nothing. But it's one of those things that takes time to get used to. At least it did for me. Your flight attendant voice is so fake. Everybody's is, right? Everybody's is. Goodness. Well, speaking of y'all, so really quickly before we start to wrap up here, just want to let you know this weekend, many of you know I've already told you I'm going to be traveling, though. I'm going to be going down to a different city here in South Korea. I was invited to go down there to cover a special festival that's going to be happening at this traditional pagoda that has tons of history, and there's going to be this really cool drone show and taekwondo performances and all this other stuff. So I have to go down there to vlog, like record it for an upcoming video. But if I'm able to, I might try to live stream a little bit of it, probably over on YouTube and not on Facebook, but over on YouTube. Now that puts in the question of Sunday. Will I be live streaming on Sunday? And my answer to that is I'm not sure yet. I need to check the train times and everything and see what time I need to leave that city to come back to Seoul. So there's a good chance we may not have a live stream this Sunday, in which case, sorry, I'm going to be doing other stuff. But the good news is next week, the following week, is actually Chuseok, the Korean kind of like Thanksgiving holiday, which is a 4-day weekend here in Korea. So I'm probably I'll make up for it. How about that, right? I will give you an extra live stream next week to make up for the fact that if I have to cancel this week's live stream. But I'll let you know, so it might be here. It all just kind of depend on my schedule. I don't know how the signal will be in the city that I'm going to. It might not even be strong enough to really give you a live stream. So we'll just have to pay attention, and we'll have to see what happens. But no promises, no guarantees. The vlogging that I'm doing kind of has to come first because I was invited to go down there, and I promised them that's what I would do. So yeah, we'll see. But also at the same time, maybe I'll just, I don't know. You never know. You never know with me. I never know what I'm going to do. So just stay tuned. That's why you got to have your notifications turned on. You never know when I'll go live. Melanie says Saturday live would be good. Saturday's your birthday. Oh, happy early birthday, Melanie. Everybody wish Melanie a happy early birthday. I'll see what I can do. I can't promise because it's a nighttime festival and I have to focus on vlogging. But if I can vlog and live stream at the same time, then I'll do it. But if I can't guarantee anything. Like always, TTT with Paul. Oh, awesome, like always. Oh, thank you. This is going to be your second Chuseok. You're right. Can you believe it? I know. It's so cool. Time goes by so fast. It's like it's the end of the year. And so for live streaming, it's like we have to think of our Halloween event. We have to think of our Christmas part. Are we going to do a Christmas exchange again this year? Are we going to do a New Year's Eve countdown? I don't know. I gotta start thinking. I know Halloween. If you guys don't know, over on our VIP chat for our channel sponsors, we always do certain events at the end of the year. Well, I say always. We just did it last year. It was the first year. But for Halloween, we had a Halloween costume contest, and we chose a winner, and they won a prize. And then for Christmas, we had a special Christmas exchange, like a Secret Santa from around the world. That was a lot of fun. And then for New Year's, I live streamed for like 8 hours, and we just hung out and had a great time. So that those are all things that are possibilities that we'll gotta start thinking about. I think Bridget is spearheading the October Halloween party one. So yeah, stay tuned. I don't know. We'll talk about it in the VIP room. Secret Santa was fun, KK. I didn't participate. But watching everybody else do it was fun. So I really wanted to participate, but I felt bad. I was like, I don't want anybody to have to buy me anything. And so I was just the standby in case nobody got anything, but I think everybody did get something, which is good. It'll be Melanie's first Chuseok. Well, I will definitely try to do something. Show you guys some of the traditional foods, the traditional activities. I'll see what's going on. The Banpo night market just opened this week, and for the first time in 3 years, the return of the night market with all the food trucks down at the Han River. But I saw pictures of it. There were like 1 million people there, or people were waiting like hours just to get food. So I'll be taking you down there later in the season. I don't know how much time we're going to have. It's already so chilly outside. But one of these days, hopefully, we'll get to go out there and show you a night market. So many things to do. It's a little time to do it all. Melanie will probably miss the new year as you spend that with your family in your hometown. Well, remember, I'm counting down my time, though. So my time New Year is different for everybody else around the world, right? So some people might be noon or might be 6 a.m. when I say Happy New Year, right? So I'm going to count it down from my side, and then depending on, where you are in the world. But I don't know if I'm going to do that. We'll see. It's only August. We'll think about that later. Last year I drank the whole time. And then after that, I had such a bad hangover that I really haven't drank since, pretty much. So that was what New Year's was last year. I just took so many shots that I basically gave up drinking ever since. The world's worst hangover that day. Next day. Cecile says, "Hi, Paul, miss your live." Oh, yeah, we're actually just wrapping up, Cecile. But thanks for joining us. We'll be back next Tuesday. And hopefully, maybe, possibly, again this weekend. We'll just see. But if not, make sure you go over to YouTube and watch the last few minutes. The last 46 minutes. You'll be able to see me wear a hanbok. You'll see Hype Cafe. You'll see lots of yummy food. There's all kinds of things waiting in that vlog. Make sure you give it a thumbs up and give me a comment over there. And if you're watching here on Facebook, then you can actually see the pinned comment at the bottom of it that says 50 things to do in Seoul. You can just click that right after this and go watch it. Millions is an hour behind you. Okay. Well, you don't have to. I mean, if you want to, you can. You can always pop in for a moment. Hugs to Indie Bear and JK. They just got a haircut today, so I will be sure to say hello. Such a great night. Seoul's only 1 hour behind Sydney. All right. Helen says, off to CVS to get your passport photos to renew your passport for Korea 2023. It's nuts because when Helen came here, it was like once in a lifetime. And then it was like, all right, I'll be back in 2 years. And now it's like, all right, I'll be back in a few months. So you'll have to watch that video, Helen. Make a list of things to do for next time. Just came home from a long drive. Aw. I'm glad you got home safely. Alright, everybody. Yeah, I'm going to start to wrap it up. I have all this sugar. I need to go brush my teeth and try to get some rest. I think I'm going to be on a sugar high after all of these snacks today. But I love you for watching. Have a great day. Have a great night. Take care of yourself. Take care of each other. If you have a puppy or a kitty, give him a nice big hug from Uncle Paul. And I'll see you all soon. Love you for watching. Have a great day. Bye. And go over to YouTube. Watch 50 Things to Do in Seoul, South Korea. Bye.